Hey, welcome back everybody to Taste of Asia at Home. Today we're going to do some food prep. We're going to cut some sirloin steak up for stir fry. And this was on sale, grocery outlet, $3.20 a pound. And we have about 3 pounds. So I'm going to cut open the package. And let's see how fast we can do this. We can do this. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to trim off the fat. And then I'm going to cut it into strips. See, I have 2 strips there. And the second piece of steak, I'll trim the fat off of that. If there's a little bit of meat left, I just give it to the puppy. And if you don't want that gristle part or you can cut that out. Okay, so now you see I have it all in these strips here. The knife where you can see it. Okay, now I'm going to slice it up. Got some natural sunlight coming in, and I'm going to hold my knife at an angle. So you get wider strips, and they'll come out like this. I have some natural sunlight coming in the window here. Okay, so let's get busy. I can show you from the other angle so you can see it better. Remember, use your fingers as a guide. Sirloin steak is 1 cut above the round steak, so it's a little bit more tender, but we're going to add a little bit of that baking soda tenderizer to it also. When you're first learning this, you go slow. You know, to learn the technique, you use a slicing stroke, and then as you get faster and you learn to use your knuckles as a guide, so you don't cut your fingers, you can go faster with it. Practice, that's the key. Sometimes if you go across a piece of fat or whatever on the sirloin steak, your knife will hang up a little bit. The reason why I'm doing this video is to show you like the economy of Chinese cooking, and we're going to see how many bags of stir-fry beef this will make. And the stir-fry beef, you can use it in a lot of my recipes. There's beef and broccoli, beef and string beans. You can make beef fried rice with it. So many different things. Even the rice noodles with beef. Okay, there you have it. That's all finished. So now I'll widen out the view, and you'll see I have the what I'm going to use to tenderize it. I have dry cornstarch, oil, and baking soda. So I'm going to put 2 heaping tablespoons of baking soda. Then I can measure this for you too if you want to. This is just regular old cooking oil. 3 tablespoons of this. Remember, I have 3 pounds of the beef. And baking soda is a tenderizer. And you don't want to put too much because it could make the meat bitter. So that's about a half a tablespoon. Okay, and then what you do is you add water, enough water so it gets a coating on the beef. Let's use this. This is about maybe 4 ounces, half a cup. And then you just take your hand and you keep mixing it. This also gives the meat a smooth texture. If you get your wok really hot and then you put this beef in there, it won't stick. And what you want to do is you want to stir fry the beef and then take the beef out. And then stir fry your vegetables and then have the sauce in there and then put the meat back in at the last minute, and so it retains that smooth texture. Okay, see how your meat turns out? Just like this. Okay, now the next step is the last step is we're going to bag it. And I'm going to keep some out tonight. I'm going to make some tomato beef with rice for my dinner. But what you do is, these are just regular old sandwich bags. And you take a handful. If you want a little bit more, maybe a handful and a little bit more, and that's enough for one stir fry. Right there. So what I'll do is, I'll flatten this out. And then I'll squeeze the air out of it and seal it. And you can stack these in your freezer. So anytime you want to make a stir fry, you just grab one of them out. So let's see how many bags of beef we get out of this. So you all will know. That was 1. 2. 3. And that's 4. Remember, prep is the 70% of the Chinese cooking is prep, and you want to try and economize. Do the prep ahead of time if you can. And so now you have 4 bags of sirloin steak cut up for stir fry that you can use for $9. So that works out to about $4.50, $2.25 per bag. I hope you enjoyed this quick lesson, and we'll take one of those bags and we're going to turn it into tomato beef with rice, over top of rice. Thanks for watching.